What's up, YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy Mims, and I'm coming at you with another Madden NFL 12 via Superstar mode. This is week 4 against the San Diego Chargers. And right here, I'm trying to get the intro in. But, alright, looks like it's something different for once. I think. Is it? Usually what it is a bunch of people come through, and then the star player follows last. Everyone's like, everyone's chanting for him. Yeah, it's the same thing here. There you go. There's Philip Rivers. I always wondered, was it really worth it giving up Philip Rivers? I mean, giving up Drew Brees for this guy? It could be debatable. At least you have someone for longer, but you had a good quarterback before. If you signed both of them, you could have probably gotten a valuable trade asset, or you could have traded Brees before he left. But enough of that. Today's conversation topic is a very controversial one. And I know, it might be in the back of many people's minds at some point. But today's question is going to be, what would have happened if not NBA, my bad, if 2K Sports and EA Sports didn't buy exclusive rights for major sports titles? If 2K didn't take the baseball franchise, if EA didn't take the college and the football franchise rights, what would have happened? And what I'm thinking is, basically, number one, without a doubt, you'd have much better products across the line. Second, for example, you have how do you not catch that? Or whatever. You'd have much better products across the line. You'd have better 2K games. You'd have better Madden games because of the competition. Like NBA Live 10 was one of the best NBA Lives I've ever seen. It was a major step up, but that's mainly because I think 2K's producer Mike Wang went over there for for that year, and before he went back to 2K. When Mike Wang came back, 2K went to the top, but still, it doesn't matter. And what I was saying is that it should be if there's competition in general, no matter if it's in sports games or if it's in with what's it called in government class, what they call executive agencies, no matter what it is, there's competition, and if there is no competition, you get what we like to call a monopoly. Not like the board game, but a monopoly basically means that sports games, games in general, anything in general. It could be shoes. No, I can't really shoes. Let's say Macintosh had a monopoly over cell phones. I mean, not Macintosh. Apple had a monopoly over all cell phones. So, you have no choice but to buy Apple cell phones. This lets them be a little lazier. They don't have to worry about competition. Because regardless, if you want a cell phone, you're going to have to buy an Apple cell phone. So they could be lazy. They could send out lackluster cell phone devices and everything, and you'd have no choice but to buy them. Same thing could apply here. You have no choice but to buy Madden if you're a football fan. There are some extremists that go and buy an ESPN NFL 2K5, and that's and they import rosters into it, like modded rosters. It's really extremist, very extremist if you ask me. You don't want to play the new title that badly. You're that much of a Madden hater. I'm not hating on Madden. I'm saying we'd have much better games if if we'd have competition. We'd actually have a college franchise. Imagine if EA didn't buy the college license. You'd probably have a My Player mode in College Hoops 2K12, which would eventually lead to you being able to import your My Player into NBA 2K. This would definitely make the mode more addicting, because if you remember when I released this Madden video, I was really looking forward to taking my player from NCAA all the way to Madden, through the draft, make it see if where he get drafted. I didn't even see that. That's pure laziness on their part. And if you ask me, if they had ESPN, if they had a 2K, like if they had 2K competing against them, that definitely would not have happened. They would have for sure had someone, like they'd for sure have more game modes. They'd be more focused on other features, and they won't give us something that is lacking. And no offense to Madden, I don't want to diss the game. Madden's a great game. They have great features in it, gameplay wise, But I'm saying that there needs to be a little bit more than just gameplay for a game to be successful. If this was 6, 7 years ago, then I would have agreed. I would have said that this game is perfect. It's the best of our time. But if you even go back 6, 7 years ago, the franchise mode online in Madden, I mean not online, the franchise mode in Madden 04, not 04, I'm sorry, 06, but you can even say 04, is much more fun to play than the franchise mode that you have in Madden 12. Think about it. You have so much more things to do. You have the owners mode. You have all these cool features. It's much more fun to play than Madden 12. Madden 12 did take strides in their franchise mode this year, so I could be going a little bit off the deep end, but like it's not passable. It's not enough for an Xbox 360 title, especially from a company like EA. And EA has to really raise the notch. It's not even like if you look at 2K, look at what 2K has done. 2K and 2K10 offered its first new mode, My Player. Year after, we get the Jordan Challenge mode. So immediately after 1 year, you go from having only association mode to having My Player mode and to having Jordan Challenge mode. And the key thing is that they improved upon all of these modes. All these game modes were improved upon. Think about it. Last year's My Player included press conferences. The draft combine was incorporated into the game. You finally got to demand a trade. This year they added contracts, which is something I was requesting. If you go and you look at my NBA 2K12 discussion video, you should find that I requested this a lot. I said I want to have contracts in the game. And I don't know if they saw my video. I highly doubt it, but Lord and behold, they actually incorporated into the game. The Jordan Challenge, they saw that it was very annoying to do all these challenges, and it seemed like you just gave the ball to Michael Jordan and do whatever. So this year, rather than just having you having to score all your points with the superstar of the team, they made it that you only had to win the game with that team. So, and I didn't even know that I was so surprised that they were able to pull off NBA Greatest Mode. So they're really good at improving that. Madden has had the same features, the same superstar mode for the past 4 years. Now think about it. The only thing they included this year is the ability to give your player skill points and update his skill points and upgrade them. That's ridiculous. That's something that could have been included 6 years ago. The overall topic, the overall conclusion about this game and about this commentary is that Madden, I don't want to hate on you guys. You guys make great games. But you guys you and I both know you guys could do better. Now, I don't want a bunch of people calling me a hater. I'm just saying I'm just saying the stuff just saying things to make this game go from good to better. Gameplay is definitely there. Ultimate Team's a great idea, which I'll get to Ultimate Team in the next game. But this game could do a lot more to make it go from just good to freaking unbelievable. So it could achieve like a 9.5 score on IGN. Anyways, YouTube, if you like this commentary, please like this video. Please comment on what you feel, what you think about it in the comment box. If you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, look at me. Oh wow, that's a horrible game in general in real life. But anyways, YouTube, it's your boy Mim signing out, and peace.